I'm thinking he's just showing up.
Yeah.
Bigfoot shows up and Bigfoot does, as Bigfoot does.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all know that. And you can't just bring Bigfoot around. Because when he gets there, and this is a spell, remember that. Bigfoot shows up.
Cannot forget. This is magic. These are magic spells.
Bigfoot shows up. He don't even know what happened. It's just poof.
That's true. He was in the middle of minding his own business.
I'm going to say this once. I'm going to say it simple. And I hope to God, for your sakes, you all listen. There are no abominable snowmen. There are no Sasquatches. There are no big feet.
Welcome to the iKnowBadeaux podcast.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the iKnowBadeaux podcast coming at you from the Slice on Oak Studios. I am Mayor Dave Badeaux of the City of Brainerd. With me, as always, is my brother.
That was very impressive. Congratulations.
He's an absolute moron all the time. Gabriel Johnson, matching hats.
Nice hat, Dave.
Nice hat, Gabe. It must be baseball today.
Yeah.
So you got kids traveling down
About
Royalton?
an hour south of us, yeah.
Okay.
We'll play a baseball game and little chilly spring day, but it's been the first day getting out on the field playing.
A little bit. It'll be interesting because Minnesota baseball is a very short season for like the actual like school baseball.
Mm-hmm.
So my son has 2 games today, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I have park board tonight, so I got to go to park board and miss half the first game. I'm gonna dip out early. But yeah, it's interesting because it's cold in Minnesota in April, and today seems nice. But every time you sit down at the baseball field, there's nothing but gale force winds blowing in every
the
direction.
winds pick up and the clouds come in, and it is cold.
It's always cold. But nice hat. Nice hat. We didn't plan that, so we just look like a bunch of fucking morons.
You dumb bastard.
All right. It is that week of the month. Don't tell Scotty. He does the news.
Harry Styles, stalker, jailed for sending him 8,000 cards in a month.
As is, of course, the tradition.
Like,
What's the math on that?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Cards are expensive. Like,
It's almost 300 a day.
upper deck baseball cards. I mean, I can imagine that, but like actual cards,
A Hallmark card, that's like $4 a pop.
at least inflation.
Yeah.
It's probably 8 now.
Yeah, plus postage.
That's not cheap.
Yeah. What do you think that is? How many a day do you think that is?
Well, 9,000 would be 300 a day, so
Yeah.
8,000 is almost there.
My God, dude.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'd arrest that guy.
Yeah, right to jail.
Right to jail, right away.
You think it's a guy?
Oh yeah, for sure.
No females get that obsessive, do they?
No.
A woman who stalked
No!
Harry Styles has been jailed and banned from seeing him perform.
Okay, then it is an adult. There's no way that this is a child.
Well, yeah.
There's no way. So this is an adult female.
There's no way a child could afford it.
Wow. How long is she going to jail?
That's a good question. Let's find out. Sentenced to 14 weeks imprisonment after pleading guilty on Tuesday to a charge of stalking involving serious alarm or distress.
What's in these cards?
Well, imagine showing up, you get home from work, and there's 400 envelopes.
Imagine being the mail carrier.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, how would you even? Where would you even put them?
Oh, it's straight in the trash.
No,
it'd be a post-it
the mail
note on the
carrier.
door saying you have to go to the post office and pick this up.
Yeah.
The package
Yeah.
is too big.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's Harry Styles. I don't think this is going to his house.
Right.
This is going to like a PO box. They got a big old trailer in the back, semi trailer, just parked with just Harry Styles mail, just from the one lady.
Right.
Fan club.
A 10-year restraining order was also imposed.
Yeah.
She was told she was forbidden from attending any event where Styles was performing.
Okay. Performing though, if he's just hanging out,
Yeah.
all bets
Yeah.
are off. So Harry, show up, sing a couple notes, keep yourself safe.
She was also she had been staying at a backpacker hostel in southwest London. She was also ordered not to contact the singer directly or indirectly.
Through smoke signals,
Right. Thoughts and prayers.
a series of mirrors. Okay. Wow.
Oh, let's see.
Do you like anything enough to put that kind of effort towards it?
Oh God, no.
No, I don't like anything enough. I don't like my own loved ones enough.
Apparently, she didn't either because she is a Brazilian national who has been in the UK since December, and her family did not know she had traveled to the country. So she just like up and dipped just to go to the UK to send 8,000 cards.
In Brazil. Isn't that where the mother-son combo,
Yes.
OnlyFans combo was?
Yeah. That one didn't make the episode.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, the mother-son OnlyFans episode or content. The son was filming the mother for her OnlyFans. Yeah, I don't know what percentage he was getting off of, but whatever it was gross.
You cannot be serious!
Yeah, Scott used to send.
I knew that was going to come up.
Scott used to send mail to people all the time. Get autographs and stuff.
Yeah.
Getting letters from Squaresoft about Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
I have that letter somewhere, or at least a picture of it. Mom probably still has the letter. We totally should have abused that for content when the remake of Final Fantasy VII came out.
For sure.
Should have abused it.
Yeah, there were... Look, this was like early internet.
Yes.
So rumors
Yes.
abounded.
Yes. And you were 10.
Yeah. And so I had to go straight to the fucking source and find out, do these things exist in this game?
Can I actually? I loved how there was just a list of responses of, and also no, you cannot do this.
No, this
and
doesn't
this.
exist. This doesn't exist. We cannot accept your idea for a card game because then we would have to pay you.
You fucking 12-year-old.
Did anything exist?
None of it.
No,
None
none
of
of it. No, just a bunch of rumors that Scott
was like-
needed the answer to, and wrote a company that makes a video game asking for the straight facts.
But the key is you write one letter. And you get a response. 'Cause if you wrote 9,000 letters,
yeah,
I had about 9,000 questions.
you had 9,000 questions in there, and they answered all 9,000. So good for them.
I think it was school related.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't
Well,
think
yeah, they were
I don't think
doing
I was
weird-
just like sitting in the middle of summer like I need to write Squaresoft.
This game is killing me. It is interesting though, because our third grade teacher did that. So that's about the same time. Our third grade teacher had a book of all the addresses to like sports teams, and like had us write.
And that's why I wrote to Jerry Rice and either Joe Montana or Steve Young.
What a weird fucking thing. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool, but can you imagine that right now? Like a bunch of teachers just sitting around going, "All right, here we go." Oh, looks like the Athletics are no longer in Oakland.
got to go to Sacramento.
Here's Harry Styles' home address.
Kids, mom and teacher here cannot write all these letters on her own.
There's indirectly contacting
Students?
That's what you can't do.
Yeah.
Got ahead of that one.
Got a special project today.
Halfway through the letter, it just changes to another perspective. It's like, anyways, Sharon is back at her desk. Really, it's me.
That kid is back on the escalator again.
I like that one. Good work.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. It's a good way to start. No dicks, no poop. Just straight Harry Styles.
Next.
Oh, next.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Man accused of murdering friend he thought summoned Bigfoot. Found guilty.
Well, see you later.
I'm just going to let that one stew a little bit.
Yeah,
his
that's
friend
a
summoned
hell of a sentence.
Yep.
Man accused of murdering friend he thought summoned Bigfoot.
Yes.
Found guilty.
I like the use of the word summoned.
I don't like the use of the word accused.
Yeah.
Because found guilty.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
he was accused. Now he's been found guilty.
Yeah. In the past, we thought maybe.
Yeah.
Now, turns out did. Summoned is an interesting word because there are only two ways that I can think of summoning someone. It is either you have went to them and served them with orders to appear, or magic.
It's potion.
Which one
Seance.
are we? Yeah, which one are we doing? Do you think your friend is sitting at home doing spells? Because if so, take him out.
I don't think you kill your friend because he's a process server.
No.
I mean, you never know.
I mean, maybe. Like, I don't know. It's an interesting take on it. But do you got to take your friend out if he's doing that?
Spells on you?
Yes.
If he's like making Bigfoot attack you? Yes.
Well,
if it's a Harry and the Henderson situation?
Yeah. I'm thinking he's just showing up.
Yeah.
Bigfoot shows up and Bigfoot does, as Bigfoot does.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all know that. And you can't just bring Bigfoot around. Because when he gets there, and this is a spell, remember that. Bigfoot shows up.
Cannot forget. This is magic. These are magic spells.
Bigfoot shows up. He don't even know what happened. It's just poof.
He was in the middle of minding his own business.
You can't expect Bigfoot to, have a normalized,
Calm response.
calm, and collected response.
Yeah. Not again.
So,
Yeah, he's either very angry or he's resigned himself to just being annoyed by it.
yeah, the thought that Bigfoot has been summoned magically enough times to be
He's just
annoyed,
over it. Fucking A.
throws his hands up in the air and asks which way the exit is. Is it this way? Thanks.
Who am I supposed to kill?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I would probably kill my friend for that as well.
Yeah, so this guy thought that his friend was summoning Bigfoot to kill him.
Oh, to kill him. Oh,
Yes.
then for sure. Yeah,
Gotta protect self-defense.
Yeah. A court of law? Yeah, this guy's innocent.
Yeah, well, according to closing arguments, both prosecutors and the defense attorneys agreed that Sanders unlawfully killed Knighton, the guys. But a first-degree murder conviction in Oklahoma requires proof of malice aforethought, which I believe means you had to have thought about it prior. It wasn't just,
I mean, most
the
of the
heat
time,
of the moment.
Yeah, most of the time you just call that premeditated. But if you want to switch it up, the word combo,
right. Malice aforethought.
malice aforethought.
And he was doing it out of defense, not malice aforethought.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sanders reportedly confessed to killing Knighton during interviews with agents from the Oklahoma Bureau of Investigation. Sanders took the stand Wednesday and told the courtroom about the fishing trip that turned deadly, saying he thought strange things began happening that July afternoon.
Oh, strange things were afoot, please.
Sanders claimed to see a 12-foot tall Bigfoot downstream and hear Knighton howl into a drainage pipe.
Oh, God. That's how you call him?
Yeah, so it's not
Bigfoot ain't getting in that
not
drainage.
magic. Not magic.
Bigfoot.
Surprised you didn't know that.
Sanders said that Knighton had pointed out a fish to him and was telling him to get that fish. Sanders said when he told Knighton he didn't want to get that fish, Knighton kept telling him to.
Yeah, murder him.
Sanders told the courtroom that he began to feel suspicious and believed Knighton was planning on drowning him and floating his body downstream to feed him to the Bigfoot.
Oh, that's even better. So he wasn't even just calling the Bigfoot.
Right.
Him and Bigfoot have...
They're in cahoots.
Yeah.
Yes, they have aforethought.
Very malice, I might add. Very malicious.
He's going to drown him and float him down the river to Bigfoot, who's just anxiously awaiting to grab him and eat him.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's a lazy Bigfoot.
He's getting fed.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, if
Is he
Bigfoot...
like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park? Bigfoot doesn't want to be fed. He wants to hunt.
Yeah. If Bigfoot has figured out that he can contact certain individuals, convince them to murder their friends, and float them down to him, he deserves
By just standing there. They saw me again. He's going to send that guy.
Shoot. Thanks for communicating through that drain pipe.
Yes.
Okay. All right, sweet.
The prosecuting attorney said, quote, "Yes, there was monsters in the woods that night, but it wasn't Bigfoot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It was Larry Sanders."
Well, let's go with a different name.
Larry Sanders can't hurt it.
Yeah, if you're going to summon someone, might as well be Larry Sanders.
Larry Sanders!
The defense on this is you're fucking schizophrenic. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Clearly, yes, I killed my friend. However, I thought, and then you say the story and you go, I'm crazy.
Yeah, wait a second.
Yeah.
Can I say that out loud?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
No, he was going to drown me and feed me to Bigfoot.
Yeah. That's not
Obviously.
Yeah, it's not self-defense. It's just straight. You're nuts, man. This is actually a fun story, though. It makes me not want to go into the woods with my friends. You know, let's not do that. And if someone is definitely if someone is insisting that I get that fish,
You need that specific fish.
I don't want that fish. What if I don't want that fish? Yeah, that's something. I don't know. People want to kill. You know, like that's a guy that wanted to kill his friend. You know, but also is crazy. All right.
Yeah.
Next.
Blackpool Zoo recruiting human seagull deterrents.
Oh, nice.
Yes, the zoo is trying to recruit a team of people to wear bird costumes and scare away nuisance seagulls.
I thought they were hippies. Just line up a bunch of hippies and fuck. You know, like Bigfoot gets
Let's
annoyed.
go somewhere else.
Yeah, seagulls get annoyed. Yeah. More granola.
Where's the French fries?
Fucking thing sucks!
Interesting. Costumes?
Yeah, yep, costumes and all. The successful candidates would join the visitor services team as seagull deterrents.
Okay,
Those taking on the roles would need to be outgoing and comfortable wearing a bird costume.
Okay, my feelers are up. Something's afoot here, and it's not Bigfoot. My furry feelers are up.
Firing.
I'm gonna sit here quietly now for the rest of this story.
Never crossed my mind.
Well, it crossed mine. Thank God.
Of course it crossed your mind. Duh. Surprised you made it through the Bigfoot story.
You got a bunch of people that have to be comfortable just hanging out and being outgoing in bird costumes. Come on, man. Come on. And where did they look for such people? Where could we ever find people of this nature?
You are all weirdos.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Next.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, god damn, dude. Although I do like the idea, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's go back. One of the things we haven't talked about, Trigger Happy TV.
Okay.
Do you guys remember Trigger Happy TV?
Was that with the giant cell phone?
The giant cell phone. The one
loved
thing you
that.
remember is just, hello!
Yeah.
What? Now I'm in the cinema!
Hello! Yep, I'm in a bookshop. Yeah, just having a look at some books. Yeah.
Yeah, so stupid, but really funny.
Man. But like half of that show was just them getting in costumes and like dry humping each other in a window. Like it would just it'd be like an empty storefront, and you'd walk by and there's a bunch of squirrels fucking in the, you know, or they'd have like
We found the origin story.
Probably actually.
I enjoyed
Ever
that so much.
since.
It's probably where my fascination with why people are
Yes,
so
fascination. That's the F word I would use.
Yeah. But no, they always had some good ones, right? Like, you know, there'd be a giant nut or something, and then the squirrels would come through. Calm down. I knew I should have just let it go.
I tried to move on.
I'm not going to say anything, but I am going to talk for 5 minutes straight.
Trigger Happy TV. It's a great show. The giant cell phone bit is so goddamn hilarious.
Very funny.
Yeah, just
But also they had squirrels walking in the window.
yeah. That was. I also found that humorous, though. I did. I thought, yeah,
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
If I was walking by a window and I turned and was like, "What is happening here?" Or actually one of my favorite ones was they'd do like a beekeeper, and so he'd be pretending to do whatever with bees, and then he'd drop it and then just run away swinging at himself. And if you can imagine, people react.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's
appropriately.
great. That's great.
Appropriately. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
And that has nothing to do with furries. So, all right, next.
Police in Espanola, New Mexico, said on Thursday the woman reported finding a bag of white powder in a hot dog she ordered at a Sonic.
It's the cocaine.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
In a court document, officers wrote that Celine Gonzalez got the hot dog Tuesday at the Sonic on South Riverside and discovered the bag after taking a bite.
Oh, it was in a bag. Okay, good.
Yes.
I thought maybe someone
It was just sprinkling it on there?
Oh, no. I thought they did. You've seen the glizzy dog where the guy bites the hot dog and makes it into a straw? At the baseball game.
Oh,
Somebody was just attempting to glizz it up a little bit.
police claimed testing confirmed it contained a gram of cocaine.
Nope, testing confirmed. And by testing confirmed,
Yep.
yep,
My mouth's numb.
that's the one.
In their report, officers said Gonzalez spit out the bag, but they didn't say whether she ingested any of the drug. On Thursday, a KOB4 crew saw that the Sonic is still open.
And the line got a lot longer. That's a move, though. That's a move. And then just that's a small mishap. The hot dog got into the wrong bag. Small mishap.
Well, I think what happened is somebody just dropped their bag of cocaine.
Oh, I thought it was in the hot dog.
No.
It was on the hot.
I think it was just
I just don't get
within
how you
the
could
hot
take
dog
a
and the bun.
bite of a hot dog
Yeah, no, you don't.
and bite into a bag of cocaine
No, you
without
don't.
noticing.
Oh,
well, you did. She spit it out.
After, without noticing before.
Yeah.
Like, don't you look at your food before you eat it?
She got pulled over
I mean,
for driving too fast
if it was just
while
a
eating a hot dog.
tiny little bag,
Yeah.
fell onto the bun, nobody's looking, just puts the hot dog on top of the bag and bun.
Yeah, see, if it was in the hot dog, I'm on board. If it's just on the hot dog, what is this strange condiment on my hot dog? Have you, of all things to not look at before you eat, hot dog high on the list. High on the list. Let's make sure we're viewing the hot dog before we put it in our mouth. Don't you think? Corn dog low on the list. Corn dog you just dip and go.
Yeah, that's.
But an actual hot dog, I think you're looking at that, aren't you?
I am.
I don't know if there's many things that I eat without looking at them.
But like egg rolls, corn dogs,
Yeah.
things of that nature. You're.
Yeah. A nacho, I don't look at my nacho. I'm just popping my nacho in. Are you looking at your nacho? Are you guiding your nacho?
I'm looking at my nacho. I want to balance on.
Well, I get the
chip.
nacho first.
I think the only thing that I don't really look
Maybe
at
you're
is things that can be eaten in handfuls.
That's true as well. It's true as well. But a hamburger, you're looking at the hamburger?
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm not dissecting it.
No,
but
no.
You're looking. At
I smell things, and I was alerted to that one time. That I smell things before I eat them
kind of like a dog.
consistently.
Or a squirrel.
Just like even a beverage.
Yeah, it's smart. Like 80% of taste is smell.
Give it a little sip, a little.
Yeah, that's why when you get a cold, you can't taste anything, and it sucks.
Yeah, true story. I don't know. So you're under the assumption that the cocaine fell.
Police said a cook is responsible.
Well, yeah.
They said they watched surveillance.
The person assembling the dog.
a very specific
Yeah.
cook. They watched the surveillance video from inside the Sonic and claim after making Gonzalez's food, this guy looked like he was frantically searching for something he lost.
Okay.
So in the surveillance video, you can
That
see
would
a
be
guy
fun to
like,
watch.
Yeah. While high on cocaine.
Right.
Frantically searching. Yeah, I think you just yell, "Stop!" Actually, they just need like that big red button from the gas station.
Emergency
stop.
cocaine shutoff switch.
Someone has my cocaine. Because it has to happen more
It
often
would have
than
been
not.
much cooler though if he was like a dealer
Yeah,
and the
that's
dog was supposed to go to the car in front or behind.
That's a great
Sure.
idea.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
have been fun.
Yeah, you get there at the beginning of your shift, you hollow out a handful of dogs, and then here comes Joe, and he orders the specific. All he's got to do is order
The double.
The double.
But I mean, if you have time to hollow out a fucking hot dog,
you work at a fucking
hide
place.
it in the bag.
You work.
That's true.
Like, what are you doing? You just not going to get caught? Or you,
Why are you holding?
yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know. You guys have a lot more. You guys have a lot different view of places that serve hot dogs than I do. Like I don't know. This is to me. This is a little shack that the guy that's
That
the
your
manager,
food comes in a brown paper bag,
But the guys-
and you just slip it in as you hand it out to
You
him.
make eye contact. You make sure it's him. And let's go.
Yeah,
The guy,
not just sneaking, putting holes in hot dogs.
I love it. I think it's a great idea. I'm all for it. I think you guys are crazy. You guys are putting in again. You guys are taking the Bigfoot approach. You're waiting downstream. You got to be more aggressive than that. You got to be creative in this cocaine
Yes,
hot dog game.
you have to make it much higher probability that you get caught.
I think the way to do it would be
Getting called into the manager's office.
yeah.
I was watching the surveillance footage.
Here you are.
And you show up 10 minutes early.
Hollow out a bunch of hot dogs.
A ton of hot dogs every day.
Not only is it suspicious, it's very wasteful.
Yeah.
What are you doing with these hot dogs?
It's not like you're saving money because they're getting less hot dog.
No, what you say to him is, "Oh, we just came up with this cool cheese hot dog. This is for my friends. They get the cheese hot dog." I think the way to do it would be the ketchup packet. Find a way to get some empty
Are you
ketchup.
gonna hide it? Just put it in the bag. Just put it in the fucking bag.
Don't wanna
Are you
have enough
emptying
fun.
out ketchup packets?
No, got it.
And then rinsing the ketchup so that you can put a tiny bit of cocaine into a bag that it was already in.
I like a little ingenuity in entrepreneurship in my cocaine dealers. I want you to go find the source of the ketchup packets.
Oh, you gotta go to the factory. Wow.
Yeah.
This is Breaking Bad.
It's all about packaging, my friends. If you're just
you know
sprinkling-
that package where you could just do a quick handshake and you got it?
Yeah, I saw a really. That's a great package.
No, get this. I hollowed out the hot dog, and now you have to somehow get it out.
I love that.
I guess you stick the hot dog up to your nose.
I love the
You're
idea
just
that
sniffing hot dogs.
I love the idea that you go back with the cocaine to your friends, and they're all like, "Can you stop getting it from the hot dog? Can we go to somebody else?"
Yeah, this cocaine stinks.
It literally smells like asshole. Yeah,
This cocaine smells like a pig's asshole.
I just saw a video of, it was at some kind of festival, and it was just a really short video, but evidently there's this group of guys that have dropped their cocaine on the floor, and it's at some concert.
A hot dog.
No, it's in a concert, so it's not an outdoor festival.
Okay.
But it's just a guy down on the ground scraping the cocaine back up and then offering it.
I got it.
Because this is going to go really well in this nasty ass music festival. Yeah. All right. That was a great one. I really appreciate that. All right. Next.
Okay.
Got time for two more, maybe?
Let's see.
You said you had that one that's really long. I don't know if that's a long read or... Good stuff, though.
Oh, thanks.
Can I throw something out real quick?
Yes,
while
bring
you're
it.
looking?
Yeah, bring it
so I brought with me this award that I won. So each year I, the last handful of years, have went and been the MC for our local Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts group. So it's not just Brainerd, but it's the regional version.
The Pinecone District.
The Pinecone District. And this year I got there, they hand me the script, and I'm very much Ron Burgundy. You guys know that. Like, you put it in front of me, I will read it. And they've learned this over the last couple of years. So they gave me the script. They know I'm not going to read it. And when I got there, he took one of the pages, oh, I got to fix something on this page, and he ripped it out. And then handed it back to me. I didn't read it, of course. So as I'm reading, I'm like, oh, okay, you're giving me an award for being a friend of the local Boy Scouts.
Dave's not going to read this ahead of time. We'll just...
And it worked. I did not read it ahead of time. I got to it and then said, "Oh, that's really nice of you guys. Thank you." And it is really nice of them. However, the one guy says, "We may have spelled your name wrong." And I said, "If you think you spelled my name wrong, you spelled my name wrong. It's not like, that's not a high % chance of, hey, we may not know your name. Like, it's Badeaux. It has an X. You either got it right or you got it wrong." Well, they got it wrong. And then afterwards they said, we'll get you another one. I said, absolutely not.
No.
I said, I want this
Yeah.
one. Because not
For
even
sure.
just for me, like for my family then going forward. But this is one of the best misspellings of our names we've ever had. So for the iKnowBadeaux podcast, I present the Mayor Dave Badwaux.
Ooh.
Yes. It's so close.
Badwaux.
I may have spelled your name wrong.
May have spelled your name wrong.
Badwaux.
Badwaux. So, but first of all, thank you to the Boy Scouts for this. And it's going to go right here now. But I also, I just love it. I love the idea that, we may have spelled your name wrong. It's like, you for sure spelled my name wrong. And then I was expecting the A and the E mixed up, maybe no X, maybe no U. You threw a W in there.
Which is right next to the E on the keyboard.
It could have been okay. So there you go. That's something I would do.
Yeah.
And you just didn't see it.
This is just a typo.
Oh,
So
that's no
could,
fun.
Yeah. Well, no, because it could be. Okay, it could be.
but because our name is so
Yeah.
weird, anyways, they were like,
Is that right?
yeah, I think that's close enough.
Yeah, let it go.
The X is silent.
Yeah.
Badwaux is probably my favorite misspelling of our name. And again, the guy's like, we want to get you another one. I was like, absolutely not. That means more to me because it's fun. And then my family, when I die and they're going through my stuff and they find this award, Badwaux will make my family laugh.
Yeah.
So I like it. So there it is. I just wanted to present that to you guys as well and to our listeners. A friend of the Pinecone District, Mayor Dave Badwaux.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. and no offense to everybody with the Boy Scouts either. I don't mean any offense by that. Always wrong. Always wrong. And I told them that too, because they have me come announce these people's names, and I'm always getting people's names wrong. And I tell them, my name has been wrong every time it's ever been announced my entire life. I'm just paying it forward. I'm just getting it wrong in return. And you're welcome. All right, continue. Sorry.
He got a box of penises in the mail.
Right back on track.
But not the ones he's looking for.
These aren't the penises I ordered.
Wait a minute.
British Gallery offers penis amnesty as it searches for a statue's pilfered peckers.
Oh, God. It literally is Eduardo? Oh,
Yes.
man.
I shall call you Eduardo.
So hold on. There's just a bunch of random cocks from statues out and about? Wow. Okay.
Actually, I think it's the same one.
Okay.
I think from reading the story, it's that somebody stole the pecker,
Yep.
and so they gave him a new one.
Okay.
And
Penis,
then
if you
somebody
please.
stole that one.
Oh,
And
really?
I think it's just an ongoing thing.
Oh, it's just a bit now.
Oh, I like it.
Hey, look, there's a new penis. Grab it.
You know what I like about this though is like, because at first I was like, well, how do you know that it's the wrong penis? But now that it's a statue, so he gets the penis, he's excited. We have finally returned the penis, and then he goes up to the statue and puts it up next to it, and it doesn't fit. Aw, it's the wrong penis. Now I have to let people know, wrong penis.
I ordered a penis. It's the wrong one.
Wrong penis.
Will somebody help me find the right penis?
Yeah, some people might have been taken aback to receive a cookie tin full of penises in the mail, but not Dale Wells.
Why isn't it a cookie tin? Why isn't it a cookie tin? I thought this was a museum. Is it a cookie tin?
A handwritten note scrawled on a printed newspaper article about the missing members included in the package reads, "Picked these up after cleaning Granddad's house. Think they're what you're looking for."
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, did he come or what?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So the guy found out that they were looking for penises, and he was cleaning his grandpa's house and just found a cookie tin full of penises. He was like, there they are.
Oh, God. I hope to God these are actual statue penises and not just some kind of homemade grandpa's secret stash of porcelain peckers.
This guy says, it looks like clay.
Oh,
I mean, I haven't bitten into them or anything
Jesus
like that, but
Christ.
yeah, I think they're just clay.
So it is. Grandpa just has. Our older brother got in trouble in 3rd grade for making penises out of clay. Had to go to ISS. This is Grandpa just doing the same thing, and then you found them in a cookie tin. The first inkling that it's not
The Michelangelo. It's in a cookie tin.
it's in a cookie tin.
Yeah, but a cookie tin with straw and stuff. So that's
Was
to
there
be
straw?
taken.
Bed of straw.
Yeah, in a bed of straw, a bunch of
Christ.
clay penises.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those penises. You don't want to shatter. You don't want to chip the tip.
Surprised you didn't know that.
It's exactly the sort of package the British artist and gallery owner was hoping to get when he offered penis amnesty to anyone who returns the several penises that have been snatched off a statue
It's a thing.
of his town's mythological founder.
But just the one statue.
Wait, hold on a second. They're okay. That sentence threw me for a loop, but now I'm back. Okay. So it's the founder is a famous founder. I'm just thinking
It's mythological. It's like Thor founded the town.
yeah. For a minute there, I was like, yeah, the gallery's founder just has a bunch of nude sculptures of himself laying around, and people keep stealing his penis.
Yes, no, the founder of the town.
Yeah, give us back.
Not of the museum or the gallery.
Give us Jerry's junk back.
Wells is the co-owner of the Turntable Gallery in Grimsby, England, which is home to a badly butchered statue of a naked man hoisting a small child, also naked, on his shoulders. The statue, created by Douglas Wayne Hobson in 1973, depicts Grim and Havelock, characters from 13th century Middle English literature who are key figures in Grimsby's local lore. Legend has it that Grim, a Danish fisherman, was tasked with killing Havelock, a child who was the rightful heir to the throne. But instead, Grim spared Havelock's life and fled with him to England, where he founded the town of Grimsby.
And they both had to be naked when it happened.
Naked, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That seems like nothing in that story told me, you better make these statues naked.
Yeah, the statues are just naked.
I don't.
They're natural.
Yeah. I don't.
That's
state
kind
of
the
being
point of
is naked.
statues is like the human physique and tone. You're not going to put them in a burqa and be like, "Hey, look at my new statue."
I don't know. It's pretty impressive. I'm more impressed by someone that can do a nice looking cloth out of stone.
That's also impressive.
That is a challenge.
Yeah. I also find it strange that now they're coming up with the knowledge that all these statues were painted. So like all the white statues you think of that are
when they were originally crafted, they were painted.
They're painted, yeah. Most of them, yeah. Which is crazy because you just look at them and you're like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. You know, look at all this.
Yeah, it's marbles.
Yeah, yeah. And it probably just had a really shitty fucking. Because I've seen people
It's like
paint.
a smiley face.
I've seen people paint things. The same guy that's chiseling the stone is not well with a brush. You know, I'm just gonna hire somebody else out for that part. Yeah. Okay, I got a lot here. First of all, the grandpa having play penises. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, but at the same time, not fun, right? We went through our grandma's house, ton of stuff, lot of stuff. One grandma literally got rid of everything. Other grandma did not. A lot of stuff. If we would have came across a tin of clay penises, I think I also would have done what this guy did, which was very angels.
Give
in the
it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Well,
I found what you're looking for.
yeah, very angels in the outfield of him to just break mentally and just assume that these are some, actual thing.
Yep.
And not
These aren't grandpas.
No.
These must have come from the statue.
These are clearly famous things. Second of all, the guy that is just happy to just be receiving penises in the mail. Hey, come on, buddy.
I think this is what you're looking for. Almost.
Did he poke it? Nope.
He did not bite it.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. I think that's probably good. That's probably a good one to end on.
Okay.
Is that right? Or do you got another quick
It's
one?
got a halo of penises.
You got a halo of penises?
Well, I don't have a halo of penises.
Well, I
it
don't
just
know.
says the words halo of penises
How do
on
I-
my phone that
how
Gabe
do-
read.
Okay. Okay. Read it real quick. Just give me the gist of that one. We can maybe save that one for next time.
Well, it's the same
It's
story.
the same story.
Oh, okay. Halo of penises.
Yeah. No, nothing important. Although there is a lot of alliteration in this article. The person who wrote it says things like pilfered penises, pilfered peckers, and wayward wieners.
Wayward wieners. That's good. Also mischievous afterthought or whatever it was. Aforethought.
Aforethought.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Scotty, we good there?
Yes.
I like it. We had everything but poop, so thank
Yep.
you for that.
Yep.
We moved away from poop for a minute. Very good though. I'm really, really satisfied with the stories from this week, mostly because
We got to talk about furries again.
we got. Well, no, that's not where I was going.
You
with that,
enjoyed
but
it. You were quite fascinated with that segment.
I thought for sure. As soon as you said
Costumes.
well, it was the part where you said people that are energetic and comfortable in. It was like, okay, now we're just.
Yeah, but are the
around.
furries energetic and comfortable in costume? I think the
No,
whole reason
the
they
whole-
do that is
yeah,
because
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not comfortable.
Yeah, because they're not comfortable being themselves. But no, they're comfortable in the costume.
Sure.
That's what makes them. I don't know.
It didn't cross my mind though, because I saw an image on the story.
Yeah?
And it's like it looked inflatable almost.
Oh, inflatable.
Yeah. Like
Birds
that
aren't-
goes like the big sumo suit, but it was a bald eagle.
I think of okay. Now let's get back to this, right? Birds, right? Inflatable. If I'm a bird, I ain't afraid of that. I'm a bird. I got a beak. You're inflatable. I'm pecking away. But you're furry. I got some questions.
I bet you do.
I'm forgot
Like
here.
how much?
Yeah. I forgot
When
it.
and where?
when and where? How much?
It's better. First thing as a bird, I say is better than hippies. However, all right. Thank you to the Boutros.
Yes.
Thank you to Gabe.
Thank you, Dave.
Next week, we were going to do a game, but it sounds like Gabe's going to be gone in 2 weeks, so we may have to reshuffle a few things, but we'll have something prepared for you next week. However, we are coming up on 2001. It looks like we may push that back a week, so you got a couple extra weeks to take a look at that stuff. Scott and I are committed to watching the same movie because we've been enjoying that when we both get to make fun of, because you and I are very similar.
Right.
It's the same stuff catches our eye.
Right. We pick up on all the same little ticks.
Yeah. What is happening here? And I appreciate it. I really wish you would have watched Field of Dreams so it wouldn't have just been me.
I was going to. I thought about it after the podcast.
Yeah,
I wanted to watch it so that I could figure out what's got you so worked up.
Yeah, well, it was more so that it just kept getting me worked up. Callie hates watching movies with me now because if it loses me, and I just make fun of it the whole time, and she hates it because she loves every movie that she's ever watched. Every movie is great to her. So as we started watching, I was like, oh, no. And she's like, what? And I go, I'll keep it to myself. And then eventually I was just like doing the same thing I did on yours. What the fuck? what is happening? Anyways,
Great movie. All-time great movie.
Yeah, okay, well, it's not. But 2001 is coming up, so take a look at that. First episode will obviously be everything but movies. So, Gabe, I don't know. The bombings?
I'm going to look up, see if there was any bombings in 2001.
Could have been.
We'll research it.
Well, hopefully you don't go down too far down the rabbit hole. But also,
be ready.
But also,
Are we going to get in trouble?
Yeah, we are. This will be the first one that gets taken down. But also throw us out your music, television shows, pop culture, toys, video games, whatever you have from 2001, shoot that over to us so we've got some stuff that we know that you're interested in as well. So until then, it looks like we're out of here. We're done. Yeah, we'll just keep going with the furry talk for a second because
you love it.
Yeah, because it really excites you.
No, because we found that our true listeners have caught on to that bit. So I thought for sure, God, dude, I thought for sure. As soon as you said that sentence, I was like, "Fuck you guys," because I was like into it at first. I was like, "God, these are good hippie jokes."
Then you got even more into it.
Yeah.
I was
suspiciously into it.
What's funny is
it's like a lures out there for me.
You have summoned the furries. But no, as soon there was one word in there, and I'm pretty sure I think it was comfortable in. I think that was the one where I was just like, geez, my feelers immediately. I had the spidey.
Your furry dart is.
Wait a minute, you're fucking with me again.
Yes, outgoing and comfortable wearing a bird costume.
Yeah. That's as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, you got
like Metal Gear Solid.
That's exactly what it felt like, and I just didn't think Gabe would get that reference. That's the noise that I had in my head. But no, I honestly thought as soon as you said that, oh, you're just fucking with me again. God damn it, dude. Because I was all about the hippies. It's a great angle.
Yeah, honestly, that one was just like a throwaway. Like, we'll just quick talk about people in.
Yeah.
Oh, you get to wear a bird costume and scare away seagulls.
Yeah, but
assholes.
Yeah, as we've learned,
stealing your churros.
Yeah. They never steal anything you don't want.
No, they ain't stealing your granola.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's exactly right.
Snake.